Welcome back. Today's video is going to be on what to do if you get a kit or your pump is a Carter pump and it comes with just the diaphragm like this for the vacuum side rather than having a pull rod and other various things. But this happens to be one of the very few, which may be the only one, where we ask you to reuse this plate or take this apart. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I had a person that had ordered a kit. In fact, it was that very same kit, that CK107 for their pump, and they couldn't figure out what to do with this, or how to get this apart and what they're supposed to do with it. Well, I'm going to show you. Just give me a minute to put everything back the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so once you've got your casting off there, vacuum casting, which happens to be the first part of your rebuild, is to take this casting off, make sure you mark it where the inlet and outlet are located. You never know what's going to happen. Anyway, if you grab this diaphragm, twist and turn it and lifting it up at the same time, you're going to get to the push rod, this washer, this plate, and this plate. And down inside of here is the seal, and if you pop this aluminum plate here up, there'll be like horsehair underneath here. You're going to take that out, don't bother reusing it again. Anyway, you're going to put in a new seal. Now what do we do with this? Well, hopefully you have a bench grinder. Grind off this tip right at the end here. You're going to save this big washer, but you don't need to save this other small one. So go over to the bench grinder, or if you have a die grinder, anything to get that off of there. Put it in a lathe and machine this off. But I'm going to go over to the bench grinder and I'll show you what it comes out to. Well, this is what you're going to end up with. Grinding off that, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see just the center of that push rod that's in the end. Put it on something solid, something to support this, or if you can, support that part of it. I made a tool that I can, where I can set the piece right down inside there and it will hold it. But you're at home. So grab a punch, preferably the same size as that part that's left in the center. You know what, I should have grabbed a smaller punch. Yep. Save this washer. Save that plate. You got your diaphragm, the other plate, and now we have another washer. We're going to have to knock that out and hopefully it can catch it until it hits the floor. Save the bottom washer. Pick up the pull rod off the floor. Oh, push rod I should say. These come in handy. Anyway, that's the push rod from the original one. In the kit, you'll get a new seal. You'll get a new pull rod with threads on it, and you should have a nut, a Bellevue washer, and a paper washer. Now what we need to do is, hopefully you have a 1/4 inch drill, a drill bit I should say. You're going to drill out this hole to a 1/4, this one, and these two. Drill them out to a 1/4 inch and they'll fit that push rod. I'll be right back after I do that. Okay, I got everything drilled out. Could I have used new plates? Sure I could. Use regular 1/4 inch flat washers? Yeah, probably. But you're doing this at home. So I'm trying to duplicate what you're going to run into. Now don't forget to deburr this where you drilled it out. Oh, I dropped something on the floor, but I don't know what it was. Anyway, when we had these made, these new pull rods, push rods made, they are the exact same size as the old ones. I can't twist around that way. Trust me. It's the same length. Now there was, remember there was a flat washer on there? Put your new flat washer on. Your plate. The diaphragm. The other plate. Remember that washer? In fact, it's the same exact one. Now, in lieu of this, if you don't have this washer, if you only drilled out one of them, this is where you'd put the paper washer, the Bellevue, and the nut. And you're saying to yourself, hey, you didn't put a lock washer on it. Well, the Bellevue acts like a lock washer. Once you tighten that down, it's kind of shaped like a cone. Once you tighten it down, it's going to flatten out and it's going to try to go back. So it's not going to loosen, it'll hold. Nothing turns in here. Nothing turns on the, it's just being pushed up and down. Make sure you get it good and tight. Obviously don't break it. But that's it. Don't forget to put this seal in. It goes with that side down, so the flat side towards the top. And that goes in place of this. To get that out, take your screwdriver, put it in the center, and just put it one side and you'll pop it out. Remember, don't forget that. I'm not going to pull it out. But anyway, this is what you do. Put that in, give it a couple of whacks with a hammer. Install your new diaphragm, and you're good to go. That's all there is to it. I hope that answers any questions. Remember, this only pertains to Carter, to the Carter pumps, and the dual action, obviously. And that's about it. That's all I got to say about this. I hope this answers any questions, like I said, and if you do have any more questions, just put them in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and push that notification bell, and share it if you want. Thanks for watching.